So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Steven Adams is out there with Anthony, and it's George in at the small forward position. Anthony can't hit.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
And Chris, as we know, the Warriors are expected to move over to a brand new arena in San Francisco in the upcoming years. Actually, ground broke in early 2017.
Well, it's always going to be the Bay Area's team, that's for sure. I've seen the renderings of the new stadium, and they look absolutely amazing. You just hope it keeps the same atmosphere and it allows the same fans to come.
Green with a screen for Durant. Curry against Westbrook. Curry kicks to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Curry against Westbrook. He kicks to Carmelo. Over Green. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Curry outside. The rebound by Paul George.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
They grab their own miss. Adams. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Adams has got his first bucket in this one. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry kicks to Pachulia. Thompson outside. Green with a screen for Thompson. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Warriors the rebound. Golden State moving it around. And the Warriors miss again.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go in the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really it had the same effect.
George passes to Westbrook. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle. And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
Durant kicks to Green, and Anthony sends it back, and he recovers it. Here's Durant.
Oh!
That athlete.
Yeah.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym. That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant. Never ceases to amaze me.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Patterson comes in for Anthony, and Abrinas subbed in for Roberson.
Sometimes with the amount of weapons that this team has, players have the tendency to defer. But Curry is at his best when he's aggressive and aggressive early. Took some time to realize that.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Pachulia. There's a screen. Upside Curry. And Pachulia now atop the key. Outside for Durant. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. dishes it to Pachulia. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Right side George. Stolen by Durant. Curry attacking the game now all time.
Oh, and that's the thing about Steph. Fearless on the floor, but also plays under control.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Abrinas kicks to George. From deep. The shot misses. And Golden State will come the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
36 seconds left to play in the first. Tries from 10, and Durant snap.
But you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Curry against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
And the Warriors with possession here. From deep. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got... And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success as he was...
There's obviously ways that you can get better.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
You know, when he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters, Curry and Thompson, are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Pachulia in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Felton against Curry. Thompson for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, when Durant came to Golden State, everyone wondered how it would impact Clay and his touches. Clay said that he wouldn't lose any touches, and you know what? He was right. He was dead on. Sewell still got roughly the same amount of shots before and after the change.
Yeah, Kevin, all the guys did. I mean, it just shows you how this team played together and that their chemistry was so great. And with Clay, he's the type of guy, he's never going to just demand the ball. But, however, when he's open, he's going to let it fly regardless of who's on the court. And you have to appreciate his mental fortitude. He blocked everything out last year and just focused on playing the best he could.
The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Curry with the steal. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Finished off the break.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
It's Anthony with the drive. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
A 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 5. The 3 from Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. As competitive a guy as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault. The calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical, and perhaps, Chris, because of his reputation. We don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, you mean with the leg, but with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons at refs and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. Yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but will want on their team.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. Taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
Here's George. The Warriors pull it in.
That's a surprise. Really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Curry, and he converts the layup. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Well, he struggled out of the gate, but now he's really cooking in the second quarter.
Westbrook against Curry. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He just needs some time to warm up. After a difficult first period, he has turned on the Jets in the second quarter.
Here's George, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Durant, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
That pushes it to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And Kevin, he's practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever helps his team win, he's willing to do it.
Outside Curry. Baseline J on the way. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
They get the rebound. Adams dishes to Carmelo. The 3 from George. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Durant.
Well, his stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Curry kicks to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Thunder trailing by 12. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry on the wing. Plenty of space. And it falls over the rim and in. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Using so many devices to get his shot. That time Curry on the catch and shoot.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Unable to get that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with the first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far? And we're just about ready for the start of the third.
The Embarcadero in San Francisco with the Bay Bridge glistening in the background as we welcome you back to the Bay Area and back to Oakland, California. And Chris, you could always face up so well from the high post when you played. Which power forward do you think has the best face-up game out there right now?
Well, I think in order to have a really good face-up game, you have to have another threat, and that's to be able to drive and finish strong off of one leg. And you definitely look at a guy like Towns in Minnesota. He has that. He's so explosive. He can finish with either hand. I also think you have to look at Anthony Davis. This kid, he can stretch the floor, shoot out to the 3, but also his first step is so quick. The same with Cousins. The fact that he's 7 foot can post you up, but his first step being quick off of a pump fake, he can do it as well. And don't forget about Blake Griffin. When he gets to that 15-foot spot, you really have to honor his jump shot. So those guys come to mind as far as big fellas that could face you up and knock it down.
I know you took great pride in your decision-making in terms of when to shoot and when to drive.
Yeah, I think your shot selection is your defense as well. You shoot a bad shot, a team like Golden State could have 6 points on 2 possessions off of 2 bad turnovers. And also, I think it shows a commitment to your team for wanting to win. You know, just because you have the green light, why take that when a teammate might have a better shot that's open? So I think it takes a little bit of humility, but definitely a basketball IQ that says, wait, this is the smarter play right now. Can you think it on the live and while it's going on? So it's definitely important to be able to make those decisions.
It is, yeah, it is. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
Oh, in just a few years, it's safe to say Steve Kerr is one of the most respected coaches in the NBA.
Nick Young's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. Warriors leading by 9. Young from outside, and Westbrook pulls it down. And for Kerr, rare is it to see someone jumping from the commentator booth into being one of the top coaches in the NBA.
Well, we all knew that Steve had a great mind for basketball, so it isn't surprising to see his success. It's just rare to see a coach have this much success so quickly. I mean, it seems like he's making coaching look easy. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's George on the wing. Back to Robertson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Adams down low. McGee's there, 8 feet away. Adams' shot is off. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Westbrook. It's stolen by Adams. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Livingston. Off with the layup. Thunder trailing by 6. Westbrook passes to George. The feed to Anthony. The pass to Robertson. Adams down low. Guarded by McGee. Clock is at 3. Takes a shot at the elbow. George, no good.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jumper.
Well, when Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental possibility, the suitors lined up, and eventually the price was paid, and now George finds himself in a Thunder uniform.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Anthony. Jeremy Grant comes in for George. And Abrinas subbed in for Andre Robertson. Young with the steal. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Latrey, and that one is off. Adams, some nice D. And to many, the Thunder came out of nowhere to land George in that trade.
You know, most thought Cleveland or maybe Boston were the front runners for his services, but the Thunder snuck in and made their team a 2-star squad once again. Very interesting to see how far the duo of Westbrook and George can go.
Iguodala outside. Iguodala draws the double. And McGee kicks it to West. 5 on the clock. Livingston dishes to Young. From deep 3-point range. Again, Young missing. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Westbrook. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. Down low, here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up, locates the man.
Outside Westbrook, shoots. And it's Westbrook again missing. Timeout called the Warriors.
Look, if you let Sean Livingston get to the free throw line and in, I mean, you might as well just be a layup. He has become lights out with that nice turnaround jumper from that range. Hand in his face, doesn't matter.
And Livingston is incredibly lethal from that mid-range spot. He's perfected it, especially, Chris, since he likes to drag the smaller guards down to that range.
Oh, yeah. Livingston knows where his spots are on the floor, and he goes right to them. It's a big reason why his shooting percentage is high for a point guard. He's just a very smart player who knows how to make the most of his game.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Felton's checked in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Warriors leading by 6. Feeds to Pachulia. Over in the corner, Green. Felton against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Felton. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Felton. Pachulia kicks to Durant. Just 4 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the defender overreaches right there. Durant recognizes it and quickly baits him into the hack.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
It's Westbrook with the drive and finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Takes the 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is...
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Thunder trailing by 6. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Curry against Felton. Here's Green. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Green's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. Felton the pass to Anthony. Over Green. Again, the miss by Anthony. Warriors leading by 8. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Patterson. Paul George comes in for Alex Abrinas. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Raymond Felton. Here's George. Hits the front of the rim and out. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Web, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud. But, you know, Chris, the points are always there for him.
Well, look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant gets overlooked in his ability to score by some. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant for quite some time.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Curry against Westbrook. And Durant gets double teamed. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Westbrook against Curry. Pachulia with the screen on Westbrook. Outside Curry. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Six to shoot. Thompson left side. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Don't sleep on Thompson inside. Efficiency in scoring, that's a big part of what makes him unique.
Westbrook, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first. And so Westbrook makes them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Curry kicks to Pachulia. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. George with the ball.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Curry. Excellent D there from George. And the Thunder with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And again, no good by Golden State. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's George. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Durant, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Durant wanted the ball in that situation, and he got it. Great killer instinct shown from him, and he gives his team a huge score.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Paul George. Pass to Green. Kicks to Pachulia. Back to Green. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Oh, such a great understanding of the game. Draymond recognizes the defense. I mean, he realizes he needs to take that one himself.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Timeout called the Warriors. They're ahead by 4. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break, and he put the challenge in front of his players. He said, now's the time when we take control. This is our time, not theirs. Let's go out there and take it to them. We'll see if we got them going, guys.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry kicks to McGee. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. Unable to get that one. Good D by Westbrook.
And it's still within reach.
Well, they need to get a few buckets and a number of breaks to go their way. But it's not impossible.
It's Curry with the drive. Durant for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
They get it back. The kick out to Westbrook. Count it!
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, Kevin, they'll go for the quick foul here to try and stretch the game out a bit, but I think it's already gotten away from them. It's a long shot at best at this point.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to... All right, David, thank you. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks